Let me. Sorry, my dog is whining at me. I know, sweetie. Can you just lie down for a bit? I just gave you a treat. You want to sit? Sit, please. Good girl. Yes. Okay. So, I'm back. Blank, would you like to send me the invite, please?
Yeah, I suppose that's something I should do, hey?
Okay. Awesome. So we are live. It should be good to go.
Beauty. Cool. Yeah, hopefully those issues from earlier have been fixed.
One can hope. One can
hope. As we head into map four of the series.
Yes. Lijiang Tower.
Oh, what a solid map to go to. Great, solid map pool for this grand finals. I'm really digging it. And yeah, BIGSLAM bringing it back from the brink, turning around to Route 66 that it seemed to run the back foot for, but now turning that into a map win, still staying alive in the series as Hardstuck still on match point, up 2-1 as we head into Lijiang over here. What a map!
Oh, that was great. You never. Obviously Hardstuck is a very good team, but you never want to see a 3-0 in a grand finals, right? You want to see.
Oh yeah.
You want to see both teams, at their peak, and I'm really happy that BIGSLAM got back in Route 66.
Definitely. Yeah. Been such a strong team all season, so definitely showing that here as well. Yeah, for finals, you definitely want it to go the distance. All the best, I feel like, matches in Overwatch history have always been, really like bonkers 4-3 type grand finals, right? So always a fan of those. Lots of blows traded, and one victor coming out from all the grime of that long prolonged fight. Couldn't think of a better word there.
Absolutely. I love grime. Why not?
Yeah. Just bloodied and bruised, but
okay, it's looking a lot better on my end, so we'll ask chat how they're doing with it. And
fantastic.
We're already seeing some picks here. We're seeing Zapsby back onto that Genji and Flick onto that Junkrat, which he's been just killing it on. And then
definitely
Chifo now onto the Symmetra and Little Lunchbox onto the McCree. So that is always fun to see. And then we obviously got Mirror, Ryan, Zarya. But the healers are different on either side here.
Yeah, Brig Bap on the side of Hardstuck, so lots of sustain on their end. And this Symmetra means they'll likely get to the point first. And, yeah, they've just used the Symmetra to get out of spawn, opting to swap Chifo onto Genji. As Zapsy, though,
finding that early pick with the help of his team here. As well as Flick finding Chifo.
Yeah, and that's oh, what a purple.
Big purple here from Stein.
Oh, goodness.
Everyone is going to be pouncing on that as the team from Hardstuck have to back up and get the rest of the team here. They're going to try to get Zapsby, but they don't. Harbear died.
Oh, Naya slept.
Big sleep here.
Almost had Zag in the pin over there as they've taken first control, but Flick is down. This could turn right the other way as Harbor's only just getting back.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they died, but Chifo finding Zag with that Genji dash. And Harbear swinging away, finds Chifo, goes in for tried to get a nice charge in there, but unfortunately gets taken out by a Little Lunchbox as he also picks up two others, and Cambot cleaning up Prodigy Park, and the point is going to turn around here.
Yeah, clean three-piece from Little Lunchbox there to close that out. Only 24% accrued for BIGSLAM, and Hardstuck also with a lot of ults coming online.
Snazzy is going to get here comes the grab from Snazzy. Only going to find Harbear here, but that might be enough. But Harbear Nano gets the giant hammer down, and the rest of the team is going to come in here as it's only one of the McCrees left. That was wild.
Oh my God. You ever just feel a shatter in your bones? Because I
felt
that
yes.
One.
Absolutely.
Ooh, yeah, Hardstuck seemed to be in a really good position there, but that shatter just turned it right around. Chifo has the blade over here, but Zapsy will have one to match.
Big purple too. Oh. Snazzy doesn't have the bubble to cleanse and will be taken out by Flick in that concussive mine there.
And now ticking upwards are BIGSLAM, holding this choke with a lot of ults at their disposal. Not really an obvious kind of entry point here for for Hardstuck with the ults they've got. Perhaps the rally for a bit of sustain, but they're forced to use the lamp early.
Yeah, lamp comes out. Beat is going to be dropped, but Chifo gets slapped by Stein. Absolutely legendary. Harbear is going to be coming in there, gets a nice bubble from their teammate, keep them alive a little bit more, but we've got the armor up here from Sarah, and here comes the Graviton Surge to get everyone into that fight here as Zapsy busts out that blade and tries to finish the rest of the fight, and then finding Cambot. So Chifo is going to the Doomfist now. They got one team fight left.
Pretty much. Chifo's Doomfist has been a terror, and I do think BIGSLAM over-invested a little bit with their ults in the last fight. They really just have Flick's Junkrat tire to their name as Hardstuck push in here. If Chifo's Doomfist can pop off like they did on Route 66, this could totally flip the other way. But Naya's already down.
Okay, High Noon coming out is going to find Stein. That's going to be a big problem here. But the Riptire is also going to come out. It is going to find Little Lunchbox. And Chifo on that Doomfist also doing a serious amount of work as Zag is trying to just kill as many people as possible, extend this time bank that they have, which has now reached 99%. Hammer down coming down from Naya is going to find Zag, and it is only 2 left on point here as Harbor rejoins the fight.
Oh, Harbor
does get Naya. That is big too, as Stein as well. Okay, Graviton Surge is going to come out from Snazzy though, but they're still in the point here. Stein with a great sleep, but Little Lunchbox is woken up from that slumber, and Cambot also joining the fight back, gets the Immortality Field out, but not onto themselves as they get taken out by a BIGSLAM here, and that is going to be it as BIGSLAM takes the map.
I cannot believe they turned that. Oh my goodness, Naya hit a solo shatter on Zag on the Zarya, which is a totally legit play to make, especially in a situation like that. You want that high charge, high carry potential hero out of there. Harbor gets back alone on the point, but actually gets a pick, and even despite getting solo grabbed, is able to stay alive and grind it out for long enough for the rest of BIGSLAM to join in. Oh, really unfortunate for Hardstuck. I feel like that fight just barely slipped out of their fingers. They had every right to invest into that, thinking that fight was won. But the Stragglers come back in and stall it out. Now, Little Lunchbox using the Symmetra as well, so hopefully the Symmetra boosted point here does give them the advantage they were looking for on first point. Chifo's still in that Doomfist, so another threat that BIGSLAM have to look out for.
Absolutely. My dog is giving me sad dog puppy eyes, so...
Oh no.
It's like, I need to pee. It's like, baby, I'm sorry.
You need to cast.
Woo. Big pick here from Prodigy Park as he finds Chifo with that boot. Immortality Field is going to be coming out, but another purple from Stein is actually going to just ruin the backline here of Hardstuck, and that is going to be it. They are going to take this point.
That early boot from J Prodigy was just massive. Chifo, often, we saw it a lot on Route 66, was kind of their entry tool, right? You would get in there in the Doom, in the backline, create a lot of space, distract BIGSLAM enough.
Okay, sorry.
But
my dog, you cannot have a squeaky right now.
If you got to tend to that, I'm happy to play by play.
No, that's
it's all good.
I just had to take away her squeaky toy. That's it.
Aw,
she's being so good. I know. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Well, tell her she's a good dog, because she is.
She's a good doggy.
Here, BIGSLAM also playing some good Overwatch, holding on to this point fairly well. Little Lunchbox has swapped to the Pharah, and Chifo now on the Genji. The great Doomfist experiment on Lijiang seems to have ended here, but Zapsy will have the blade well in advance of Chifo, it seems.
Yeah, Immortality Field is now out. I love this pick here from Little Lunchbox. Window is going to be dropped here by Hardstuck, and they'll be able to get some extra damage in. But the members of BIGSLAM are just going to be kind of rolling around as Little Lunchbox finding 2 of their DPS players. Graviton Search getting pulled out here. The beat will be dropped by Prodigy, but unfortunately Stein gets taken out before they can even come into effect for them. Chifo doing some serious damage as he finds Zag, and they're going to get this point back.
Yeah, it's the Pharah of Little Lunchbox finally gets into position and is able to get those picks, create that space. And the Grav comes out, but the Lunchbox actually decided to hold on to the barrage wisely instead of just piling that into the Grav. Won the fight without it anyways. But lots of ults here. Here's that Nano Blade for BIGSLAM.
Oh, but the charge from Naya, that is going to be massive. Cambot finishes them off. A big purple here onto Naya. Will take them out here. Gravitic Flux is going to be coming out here. Oh, the Little Lunchbox, though. That barrage will find 2, and Chifo also cleaning up all those ults all for naught as Hardstuck does a really good job here of defending.
Yeah, great hold on this point. I mean, BIGSLAM invested a lot into that, now have to swap around a lot of their casts. Interesting to see the Orisa Sigma on this point. Not a very commonly picked composition, but Flick's got to pick on Chifo. They're making it work as they push in.
Yeah, that's going to be big here. Flick still has that Riptide. They're going to be wanting to use that very quickly as Zapsy is on that Echo, which can be so powerful. But Little Lunchbox, though, fighting the air superiority there as Hardstuck doing a really good job of defending here.
Yeah, and now I think BIGSLAM are kind of in trouble here. They do swap back to the Rhine, but their ult economy has been reset.
Yep.
It's really just Flick's Junkrat tire on the side of BIGSLAM, whereas a ton of ults on the side of Hardstuck here. They could possibly even pop a window before this fight breaks out, delay the time even further. Does BIGSLAM push in with the Rhine ball?
Okay, window on the bridge here. Oh, that's a big purple onto Little Lunchbox. Actually finishing them off here. Let's see if they want to go for this res here, but it doesn't look like it. Harbor is playing a thin line here as Flick finds 2 with that Riptide. That is going to be absolutely massive as they start making their way onto the point here. Okay,
yeah,
Blade
Flick
coming in from Chifo. Will find Flick. Will find Zag.
What?
Ooh, that is massive.
What a clutch Blade, that's
yeah,
it.
that was so good. I'm sorry,
my
doggy.
I thought the Flick Junkrat tire was just the end of it, and that BIGSLAM were about to retake. But Chifo, I believe, died early in a previous fight despite having the blade up, but that ends up kind of benefiting Hardstuck there as the blade's just used to retake the numbers advantage at the end there, take the point. And I think I didn't love the Orisa Sigma swap there from BIGSLAM, unfortunately. It kind of came a little late in the game, and just Hardstuck were so entrenched on the point by that point in the round that they couldn't really do much with it.
Absolutely. So we're getting a dueling Pharah, which is always going to be fun here, and Little Lunchbox is going to be sticking to that Pharah, doing so much work. But it looks like
Chifo's looking for a TP here. This is the one map on Lijiang where using a teleport is a very common strategy. Flick to counter on the other side.
Both are going to be using it here as Flick is starting to get that beam charged up on that Symmetra, doing a lot of damage. But this does get taken up by Snazzy, and the res onto Chifo will be huge. But Zapsy finding Chifo, that res will be now useless as BIGSLAM starts taking the point here.
Yeah, Zapsy a bit quicker on the uptake than Little Lunchbox. Picks out Chifo as soon as they drop out of that teleporter. And now Chifo swaps the McCree. I think this is a wise pick. You don't really want to try to force the Symmetra after you've lost point control. Also means that Zapsy has more hits can pressure to contend with. But it's going to be hard to break into this point, especially with these Symmetra turrets, as Snazzy pushes in alongside Naya. And this is where the Sigma Orisa thrives.
Oh, that's a big direct. Dual directs here from both Pharahs and both Mercies. Immortality Field is going to be pushed out here as the members of BIGSLAM have to defend this this area from encroaching enemies. No real big pushes. Okay, the window is out now here for Hardstuck as they start coming in here. Chufo finding Zapsy and Stein falling to Naya, and the charge is going to be coming in from Naya, trying to get a lot of damage in with that hammer. Is going to find 2 with that big hammer. The res is going to come out, so they'll be able to defend this even more. So 46% is still quite good.
Yeah, solid defense for BIGSLAM. I think they were pushed up a little far at the choke at the end there. Naya was able to push in, swing, do some damage, and the threat of the window forced them into another corner as well. Now, this is where you would swap out the Symmetra, but Flick almost has that giant shield available. Might look to use it in this fight.
Yeah, especially with that Symmetra. Especially with the you know, the Pharah in the sky here.
The Pharah in the air, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, Little Lunchbox comes up eating a lot of those rockets from Zapsy. Nano is going to go on to Zapsy, so that is going to be quite huge. Gravitic Flux is going to come in onto point here, as well as the wall here. Lot of kills here as Little Lunchbox does some serious damage onto the members of BIGSLAM with that Gravitic Flux. Sorry, the barrage rather, and that a nice defense here from Hardstuck. They could take it right here.
Dueling barrages it seemed, but Lunchbox maybe little, but the barrage was not. Got more picks in that fight than Zapsy's, and now wholesale compositional swap from BIGSLAM. I like this. Don't force the Sigma Orisa on attack here because it's really hard to retake. Hardbear on the Rhine, Zag on the Roadhog.
I do like the Roadhog pick, but that is a huge boot from Little Lunchbox.
No.
Barely got any sight on it, but knew that someone was going to be coming that way. And Snazzy finding J Prodigy Park.
Fight's over before it begins, and Hardstuck now bringing it to 70%.
Yeah, BIGSLAM are in big trouble here as Hardstuck is doing a really good job of defending, getting early opening picks here. They do have that high noon ready, and the barrage will be online sooner than later because of Little Lunchbox's just ability to just do damage and get picks.
Definitely. Now Zag on the ball. Needs to get to point. Zapsy's already down. They might be able to res, but no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
2 goes the Mercy.
Barrage in the back will find Hardbear and Flick.
And I think this may be the dagger as Zag is on point, rolling around, but Little Lunchbox on the Pharah gets another.
And High Noon is going to come in, and they won't be able to do it. Looks like Hardstuck takes the whole series, 3-1.
Great plays from both teams there, but Hardstuck, my goodness, they seriously level up in the postseason. Very deserving victors here, I think. Beating BIGSLAM twice in their playoff run. This barrage was disgusting from the Lunchbox. And then Snazzy here, disabling Zapsies, doing some melting in the back.
Holy smokes. Yeah, that was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, holy smokes indeed. You're telling me, my goodness. But BIGSLAM do spoil their perfect postseason run. Spoil Hardstuck's perfect postseason run, I should say. Taking off Route 66 from them, but Hardstuck win out the series in the end and are your OESL Season 7 champions. Wow, what a series.
Do we want to do some interviews?
Yeah, I'm not super sure if that's happening, but
yeah.
I believe that was on the table. So
yeah, there's a few people. I think Chifo or Little Lunchbox. We can get into anyone want to do some post-match interviews.
Yeah, it would be really cool to hear from Hardstuck about how they were able to.
Okie dokie.
Anyone else, or are we just taking on one?
I'm not sure. Oh, my birds are screaming their little little
excited
faces.
too.
Sure, we down. Okay, well let's get Hardbear and Little Lunchbox, or Stein too. You know what we'll do is we'll
join a voice channel in the OESL Discord.
Yeah.
And let me do that real quick. We've got the Overwatch Cast channel.
Yeah, let's go in there.
But yeah. All right, hello again.
Hello, we are back.
Oh,
That we are.
hello.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How is it going with you?
Oh, we're just doing so fantastic. What a great match that we saw there from
It really was.
from Hardstuck. Absolutely legendary. Congratulations again, you guys. You guys deserved it. Very, very well played.
Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Sorry, Froggo. Who are you? Just so we get a better idea.
Little Lunchbox.
Okay.
Oh, Little Lunchbox. Fantastic. Okay,
Nice.
yeah. You guys played absolutely legendary. Loved seeing it, and a lot of great, character swaps from you too, Little Lunchbox, especially on Lijiang Tower when we saw it. Going to the Pharah, there wasn't a real true counter at any point. What was sort of your thinking behind that pick?
Well, personally, I was just playing like garbage, right? And I thought, hey, Far's kind of a comfort pick for me, right? So I slid onto that, and it just worked out, and that's all I can really say.
Yeah, and then they also decided to match you as well when it came to that. There was a Pharah 1v1 sort of happening in the sky, and there was a few times where I was, we were following you there, and you actually just ignored the other Pharah, and you're like, no, I want to go for some damage. I want to get some pressure onto that team, and I thought that was a really interesting play by you, especially near the end of that third match there on Lijiang.
Well, yeah, it was more about like I didn't really have the confidence at the time to take the 1v1. So if that was the case, I would just go for the team, right?
It was funny too. We were seeing, you guys would both land direct hits almost at the exact same time. There was like, I think 3 or 4 separate encounters where that happened. And I'm pretty sure both of you guys were like shitting your pants. Pardon the language, but like, I know when, when you get hit with one rocket, you're like, well, he's probably going to hit another one. But you kept on it, and you guys did a great job.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
I also wanted to ask, kind of zooming out a little bit from this match. So you guys pretty much had a perfect postseason run. I don't believe you dropped a single map until Route 66 today, which is absolutely insane. So huge props to that. Now, in that postseason run, when you were going up against BIGSLAM the first time, I mean, knowing that they were the first seed, they were a really strong team. What kind of changed going into that match in your mindset, given that I believe in the regular season they were able to come out on top, but in the postseason you guys just very much had the edge. So what were kind of behind the scenes? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, a lot of what it came down to was confidence on our part, and less so getting into the competitive mindset that you would get in like your everyday comp game where I'm gonna go on these crazy flanks and carry my team. I'm gonna do this, and it was more about learning that we have to play as a team and not try to carry. So when we came up against a really organized and just generally strong roster in Big Slam, we had to kind of think over again our approach, because we had a really strong roster to begin with. So we were kind of just getting through based on our good players, and we had to decide how we wanted to approach it, and I think that's what got us the win in the end.
Yeah, can I add on to that? It was
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Like we decided to, if we started messing up, we go on to comfort picks, and that call out from one of our players, I forget who that was. Awesome call out. That's helped us win so many games, especially when the tides were practically in their favor. We just hop onto our comfort picks and just win it out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I also saw, I believe, Chifo going to the Doomfist a lot, so I imagine that's also
definitely
a comfort pick there, and that did a ton of work on Route 66. And I guess to talk a little bit more about today's series, when you guys went down on Route 66, after it seemed like coming out swinging from the gate, what kind of clicked at the end of that map to reset your mindset and bring it back on Lijiang?
I think a lot of it came down to the tank battle, in my opinion. Like, definitely the DPS was a big part, but it was less about being in the kill feed for the tanks and enabling the DPS to do their job and to get damage done, which is what a lot of tank players overlook. There was a lot of times that me on Zarya, I was constantly trying to decide whether I should go for the bubble on my main tank or the bubble on the Doomfist that's going into the enemy backline. Right. And the confidence that I had in Chifo a lot of the time, I ended up going for that bubble, and it usually paid off. So I think reminding ourselves that how well we've done in the past, and going back onto comps and heroes that we were comfortable with really helped us get back in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, something I wanted to bring up as well is, something that Blank and I really noticed about your guys' team was your ability to like your coordination with a lot of like your halts, especially with your tank lines and your DPS really communicating really strongly with one another. Someone either Chifo or you would the halts would come out, and then there's a dash, there's a Junkrat, there's something in there, and there was so much coordination. It was so lovely to see that really come to practice and done so well. So I wanted to give you guys a lot of credit for that, because a lot of people watch these games, and maybe they don't play in a league or they don't play anywhere else. They play online, and you don't really see that too often. But it was nice to see that even in our ELO. You get to see coordination and how well that can really push you to the next level.
A lot of that, in my opinion, the good coordination definitely came from Naya on the Orisa. I think that's probably the best tank I've seen him on, and he really good pulls out of him, really good shield placement, and he played really well. So I think we definitely have him to thank partially for the win, as well as everybody. Like, our supports too did really well.
The amount of immortality fields in Sarar as well. absolutely mind-blowing. You guys did so well, and again, congratulations on the win, because I know it's tough to go through the season, and it's nerve-wracking and all that kind of stuff. So again, congratulations, you guys.
Oh, absolutely. I was shaking the entire time.
I can imagine.
All right, the very last question I have, kind of on that topic of shaking the whole time. When you guys were staring at defending 2 ticks for 5 minutes in Hanamura, how did you do it? Because holy smokes.
So it comes down to a lot of, I think for the majority of the part, I was the one making a lot of the macro and micro callouts for the team. So I think it's a lot easier for the team to, and for players in general, to calm down and focus on what's ahead if you lay out a very simple game plan for them. I reminded the team that the comp we're running, the double shield comp, is very strong at holding one area and protecting it and spamming in long ranges. So as long as they don't push the high ground with the Ryan Zarya, we'll be perfectly fine. And they didn't. They kept going left side, which I reminded my team, if they keep doing this, as long as they keep doing this, we're in a really good spot, and it worked out.
Yeah, no, that was, I noticed at the start of the defense where you guys are positioned on the low ground with the Orisa Sigma, and you kind of anticipated, it seemed like, that left side approach, which is a really heads up play.
Really good callouts from our DPS.
Yeah, so really well done on that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to ask. Congrats again on the win. Extremely well played today.
Thank you.
Postseason. It was a blast to see you guys. And no, it's our pleasure. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Jordan, anything to add or?
No, that's it for me. Again, you guys played so well together, and it was so much fun for us to cast and to be a part of it. So again, congratulations and thank you.
All right, thanks for having us. Adios.
Adios.
For sure. Enjoy that win. Celebrate.
Yeah. Celebrate.
Yeah, damn right I'm about to celebrate. You kidding me? All right, peace out, guys.
Cool. See you guys.
Peace out.
Thank you. All right, we're going to see if we can get a few people from BIGSLAM coming out. Oh my god, my birds are losing their mind.
We had a heck of a series. They're excited, Druid.
Yeah.
You can't fault them too much for that.
That's true. I give them some seed, and that's kind of like crack for birds. So they're all...
The only difference is we're yelling into mics, and they're just yelling into the abyss. But yeah, I believe we're going to hear from Stein super briefly before wrapping this season up. But man, what a time it's been. I really liked hearing about how, lots of trust from Hardstuck to listen to one another's calls, keep their nerves calm. Great to see. Yep. But here we are joined by A. Stein. Hello, hello.
Gotta turn you up, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Welcome. Unfortunately,
we got the whole team then.
Yeah.
The squad.
Oh, the whole squad's
half
coming.
The team.
Half the team.
3. We got half.
Perfect. So obviously not the result that you guys wanted, but again, another hard fight. Coming, all the way through the lower bracket as well. How are you guys feeling after, all is said and done?
I'm happy. I'm happy with how this turned out. I know, we didn't get the win, but damn, those were good games, and they earned it. We've seen them practice a lot. I see them online practicing, playing comp all together like that. I'm not gonna lie, we barely did any of that, but
we had one member show up for one game, but that's alright.
Yeah, we were down on them the entire season.
But yeah, they're really good games. I'm not we lost, but they really earned it. They played really well together. So
yeah, bro, they made me pull out the Orisa.
That's one of the things we were talking to them about just before you guys joined us was their coordination, and you guys had a lot of coordination as well. There's no no real big comparison going on here, but we know there's a few of the OeSL mods and on your team, which is totally fine, but at the same time, it seemed like a brand new team sort of coming together and working their way through and building up this chemistry sort of throughout the season was really, really nice to see. Again, you guys also had that as well in spades. I think this this match in particular today could have gone either way, bar a pick here or a pick there to change a team fight.
Yeah, honestly. Go ahead here.
Yo, you saw when I charged off the map twice.
Oh no! Twice, dude.
Dude, I don't know, man. I threaded the needle on that. I'm kind of proud.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few times where it just showed you died, and I was like, I wasn't there for that, and I was very unclear. I was like, I think he just died. Oh no.
That charge on the Hanamura attack all the way to the back of the point and walking up the stairs, I was losing it on stream.
Hey, we've been trying that all season.
I know.
That was the biggest brain Ryan play I've seen on Hanamura B, pretty much. That was insane. Something I did want to ask though is like we've typically seen you on the Reinhardt, but on Route 66 we saw Sigma Zarya come out. Kind of what was the thought process behind that? Because that was really curious.
Well, we needed a little bit of help with main damage. Well, I need some help. So I was like, Harry's a really good Zarya. So we were thinking about the first going like just switching the Ryan Zarya, but on Route 66 defense, a lot of it is holding up on that gas station. So I thought we'd get a lot more poke damage with the Sigma. So that was kind of our thought process for that. But
okay, I thought it was partially to keep the Genji in check as well. I saw lots of Chief on the Genji getting melted down. But that makes sense.
I went Brig for a reason. God damn it.
It's so unfortunate because Stein, you've been playing so well on that Ana, getting so many really good purples and incredible sleeps. And Ana is one of my most played characters. I love Ana. So when I see it, I'm just like, yes, one of my kin. Oh, this is a beautiful day. But I think some of your plays too have, it opened up a lot of things for the rest of your team to really pounce on, and that's what makes Ana so strong. I find, especially in the team fight when you're organized as well. It's like, man, 3 people are purple. Let's go! Like you got red eyes, and you're just going forward. And then you throw a nano in there, and
you should hear me in comments, man. The second I hit a nade, I'm like, just press W.
Hey, yo, we go, boys.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. I guess the last thing I wanted to ask was, so I know you guys had, I believe your second loss of the entire season, the first one of the postseason, 2 Hardstuck in the upper bracket. Of course, now we know they're a very strong team, but at the time, kind of going into that match, did that like throw you off? How did you kind of approach that match and approach what came after?
I mean, I can answer this one a little bit, I think. We knew that they were we knew coming in that was a strong team because they beat Backline Bandits and they brought them to the lower bracket, and they beat us the second time too in that place. So going into this game, anyways, we knew they were a strong team and knew we were gonna have to coordinate ourselves a little bit better. But damn, bro, they outplayed us completely.
yeah, my thought process was going into against Hardstuck versus Bandits, which we did in the semifinals, I believe. Which I really noticed the DPS on Hardstuck are both really good hit scan, and I didn't really see a lot of the hit scan pulled out of Bandits, so I really took advantage of Far Mercy as on the Bandits, and then it did work to some extent against Hardstuck, but it was just I had to play a lot more cautious than I would have wanted to because of they're really great hit scan.
Yeah, knowing Lil Lunchbox and Chifo, both of them, they can play that Kree Ash and it's a no-fly zone. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw that. It was brutal. It felt like every time you swapped to the Pharah, immediately Chifo was just like, I don't need my ultimate charge. I'm going straight
Genji.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like you have these really strong hit scan players, but they're also really strong projectile players as well. And so you can never really there's no counterplay to it. It's like, well, if I go this character, they'll go that character. It's like, well, they'll just go to your counter, right? And
exactly.
And you're just like, well, damn,
every time I went Genji, and then they'd go like Doomfire, and I'm like, okay, I can't play Genji anymore.
Yeah, but you guys did turn Route 66 around.
Yeah, we did. We came back to that one. That was an interesting one, and we had to pull up the meta slaves and then go Arista Sig. But
I just played Genji.
Damn. I want you guys to know, every time I shatter, no matter if it's big or not, we always say BIGSLAM.
That's all it is.
Oh, so that's the namesake. Okay, I understand.
You can see the second. I don't know if you realize the second I have Nano, most of the time it's in Harry's bag. Yeah. It's in his bag.
Oh yeah, every time it was great to see. Even it seemed like losing fights. Suddenly, like, Nano Reinhardt jumps out, sometimes swings it. Like on the first round of Li Jiang, I don't even know if there was a Nano involved, but it's just like one lone Reinhardt on the point, and then suddenly you guys are able to stall it out enough. That was crazy to see.
Dude, we were yelling at the top of our lungs.
Yeah,
our comms are so messy, but I love it.
Get him! Kill him!
No, that was a blast to watch. So really well played to you guys as well. Of course, Hardstuck coming out on top, but like you said, they really worked for it. They really seem to level up in the postseason. So great stuff from them as well. Yeah, I mean that's about it for me. I guess is there anything for anyone to add, Drew?
No, but we got Sarah in chat as well. So if you want to come in and say anything, I know you're just sort of lurking there, but more than welcome to say anything.
Called out.
Yeah.
Just trying to lurk, yeah. But I wanted to say GG's to everyone in the chat here. Obviously, they're my buds. And that we're going to be hosting some pugs in the off season while we work on what Season 8 looks like. So if anyone wants to get in this Discord server and be a part of some pugs, come see what's up and you can play with us.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And again, congratulations to you, Sarah, as well for, on Hardstuck and doing some mean damage and some mean healing as well. We synced
me
it.
on Brig.
Yeah.
I'm the one getting carried. Like, I'm the lowest person on my team. So.
Your Mercy was great. I had a hard time with that Mercy.
Oh,
Seems like you had a Valkyrie fight and I was getting mad.
And we get ridiculous reses off sometimes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's some of them were particularly greasy. And I was
Gotta
like,
risk it for the biscuit.
Fight's lost anyways, might as well go for it and see if you can do it.
Biscuits been earned grand finals champions, Hardstuck here, season 7. But GG go next for the folks in BIGSLAM, I imagine.
Yeah, might be seeing some more of us.
Maybe not a tank though.
Yeah, maybe not a healer for me either. 'Cause I'm pretty sure mine's a little too high for it now.
We might switch it up.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, thanks guys for joining us. Thank you, of course, for having myself and Druid. This has been a ton of fun. And thanks to all the viewers who are still watching these interviews and hanging out. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, it's mostly the team members, but we appreciate it.
Yeah. Still.
Cool. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you again for coming to chat with us afterwards. And thank you again, Sarah, and all the mods for OeSL for putting this on. And again, thank you for asking Blank and then Blank asking me to join him on this adventure for casting and all that kind of stuff. So, Sarah, I guess I'll pass it on to you. Oh my God, my birds I'm not sure if you guys can hear them, but I can hear them. They're little assholes. Okay. Sorry, I apologize for my language, but so is Sarah, for all the news that coming for the next season for OeSL, can people just sort of find it on the Discord or the website?
Yeah, your best option is to go to oesl.ca, and there should be a link there where you can find out how to join our Discord server, and that's where you'll get all the news. Perfect. Awesome. Well, yeah, you heard it right there. So check out the Discord, and if you guys are interested in joining the OeSL, you can find it right there on the website or in the Discord. And I guess we'll catch you guys next season.
All right, yeah.
GG's.
GG's.
GG's, guys. GG's.